Krack, let me ask you this. How's everything going with the Krack Wins app?
Like I said, yeah, the guys are really happy. I mean, come on, 22 weeks in a row of winners. It's impossible, like I said earlier. But yeah, and now, we had a couple of weeks where something has to return to the mean. Now, when are you going to hit 70% in college basketball? But so people are really happy right now, and we're really getting pumped up now. We're still at the golf, the NBA totals, but we're on a streak again with college basketball. It feels really good. The info is great. Last night, some really good easy wins that I love. We'll call them cigar games. Sit back, smoke a cigar, and say, "Wow, this is easy." With your feet up. So we had a couple of them last night, and now we're going to get into the conference betting, and we're going to get into the tournament betting. I said it across a couple of platforms, so I'm going to also tell the guys here, the viewers here, I love betting a lot of these dogs in college basketball when the big dance comes here. I like betting a lot of these dogs in the first half. So we'll have a couple of them. I do real good with them every year. It's basically going against some of the bigger teams, but not all the time. So that's why you got to stay tuned with the Krack Wins app and the crackwins.com website, because I've done really well on them every year. Very rare will I bet on a favorite. I actually bet a favorite last 2 seasons ago. Obviously, there was no March Madness last year. That actually won a big. I don't like betting big favorites. I don't like laying 20 points and stuff, even though. But that's why the first half. Conversely, the first half betting a lot of those dogs. So let's say you bet, I don't know, a 16-point dog. That's a 8-point in the first half dog. A lot of these teams where they may do some garbage fouling at the end. Not so much a 16-point dog, but a lot of these teams, they'll do some garbage fouls at the end, and you'll have an underdog. You'll lose because of the fouls. I've seen underdogs that were 12-point underdog, 13-point, start hacking at the end when there's literally 20 seconds left. You can't get in the game, or 5 seconds left. Yet they'll do it, and now you're taking 12, and now it lands on 14 or 15. So
that's so interesting. You just answered the question I was going to ask you, which is why the first half, and that makes complete sense.
First half's a pure line. It's a pure line. There's no fouling. It's just a pure line. What it should land on, the garbage points aren't going to be scored in the first half.
Those are things that I know to you, this comes second nature, and it's like an obvious strategy. But for people like me, and I almost consider myself like the next level of the average bettor, I wouldn't even have thought like that. Embarrassingly, I wouldn't have thought like that. Sure.
And you should. It depends on what kind of dog you're betting. If you're betting a 20-point dog, bet it for the game. If you're betting like a 7-point dog, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe put a little bit on the first half. It's so hard to get down for me. It's hard enough to get down in the game. First halves, I only have half the limits, so it's so hard to get down. I really don't take advantage of it enough, and I don't tell my guys to do it at Krack Wins, but it's not a bad idea. Take some first half on that type of an underdog, though. You don't like, again, the 20-point dogs, 18-point dog, no, or even a 1 or 2-point dog. But when you have a dog that's like in that range of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you could maybe look at the first half. You could steal an extra half a point, especially in the first half.